Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're out here on the trail, planning on trying to get some firewood and maybe a few saw logs hauled back today before the rain sets in tonight. It's finally dried up some. This is mid-February, which normally is really wet, but it has dried up a lot really for this time of year. So we decided to come back and try to get a few saw logs and some firewood hauled out of the woods before it gets dark on us. Let's go up and take a closer look at what we got. Alright, so you can see we've got, this looks like basically 3 trees that have fallen. We're going to try to see if we can't salvage some of the wood for lumber. I'm just making some, I'm going to try to saw some shiplap for my personal use in the house and get what I can for saw logs. The rest will be firewood. And you can see this tree has had a tree stand in it many years ago, and it fell. I guess there was a storm coming through about a year and a half ago. I believe these trees over. There's several trees in here that's been blew over by the same storm, and we're planning on trying to get them all out of here here shortly. They've all been down about a year and a half. But anyways, where the tree stand has been, you can see it's got some spikes in it for steps that would definitely do a number on a bandsaw blade or a chainsaw chain, either one. So we're gonna try to get up above about where this tree stand has been nailed to the tree and try to get a few logs out of it and get some firewood out of the top. But I'll set the camera down and get things measured out and get to cutting. It's about 15 after 4. It gets dark in about 2 hours, so we should have plenty of time to make a few trips getting some logs and some firewood out of here. That should give us that's probably enough for 2 trips right there between the firewood chunks and I got 3 logs marked out there. So I forgot to charge my camera battery last night. I've been out here filming and didn't film very long. The battery went dead. So I had to run back to the house. I got this adapter for a DeWalt 20 volt drill battery, but thought I'd just give you all some advice on something I learned the hard way. These things do not have any kind of a cutoff switch in them for when the voltage gets low in the battery. So if you're going to use them, you need to keep an eye on the voltage meter on the battery and make sure you don't drain it completely dead, because if you drain this battery completely dead like I did, it will ruin the battery. The battery was practically a brand new battery, and it wouldn't, from that point on, I couldn't get it to hold charge. I had something not hooked to it, left it, came back later, and had drained it completely dead, and that was the end of the battery. Anyways, let's get some of this mess loaded up. I've been cutting the big stuff here, well, all of it here basically, except for I done some trimming with the MS 170. But today I'm using the Steel MS 661. Now, I know a lot of people think it's too heavy a saw to be toting around, which normally when I'm cutting, I'm just cutting up a tree or two and cleaning it up, so I'm not running it long enough to really get wore out from just the weight of it. And it cuts so much faster than a smaller saw. To me, it's well worth the extra weight. But I carry around the MS 170 for small stuff, and every now and then I do get my big saw hung up, and I'll use the little saw to save it. better way of hauling all my equipment back here. I think I'm going to build some hangers on the side of the box back there to attach everything on the sides. Maybe, I'm not sure. Not really sure if that'll work because of the trees. Certainly don't want to smash the saw on the side of a tree. Back there, one of the places it's hard to get around. I don't know, I'll figure something out. Okay, so we're back up here, the steepest part of the trail. I've been having trouble going down this with the logs on the front. But now that we got this load of firewood on the back, I think it'll weigh it down enough. I've actually got 2 logs on the front, so it's a pretty heavy load for this size tractor. But we're going to try to go down it. I've been going down it backwards if I've had much of a load on it, but we're going to try to go down it frontwards with this load of firewood on the back and see if it'll hold us down. I think it will. I think we'll be all right. But one thing to remember, if you're carrying a load down a hill, you want to have your hand on the joystick of the loader and be ready to drop the loader down if it does start to tip forward on you, because it don't take but 2 seconds to be in a mess quick. Let's see how it'll do. Stack these logs on the porch, one on top of the other, to try to keep the weight back on the loader as far as possible. Makes it kind of sketchy too. It's pretty steep, and then we got some big roots to climb over. I don't feel like it's going to try to dip, but we're still going to take it easy, no chances. Oh yeah. Much better. The load of firewood there on the back in the firewood box. Plenty of weight. Guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. Still got a little bit of daylight left. I'm going to run over and try to grab that third log we left laying a few minutes ago. But I had to, earlier I said when I first started the video, I said we had about 2 hours to dark, and it's right at 2 hours. But, you know, it takes time moving cameras around, setting them up. My battery went dead in the camera. I had to run back and grab another battery. I forgot to charge it, and then when I got back with everything, the logs and the firewood, everything, got back to the house and realized that I left my camera and tripod sitting over in the woods. So I had to run back over and grab them. But I'm going to wrap this one up and get that other log in here before it gets completely dark. I'm going to be sawing these logs up here in a day or two, so keep an eye out for a video on that to see how they turned out. But thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends. And by the way, I'm just learning the different species of wood, how to tell what's what. I know this log tree that I cut up today is some type of a red oak. At least I think it is. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a black oak. I'm not sure. But any of y'all tree experts know what it is, leave me a comment. I'm still learning, trying to tell what's what. I know the basic white oak, red oak, maple, cherry, walnut, stuff like that. But as far as the red oaks, I know there's a lot of different species of red oaks. I'm not familiar, don't really know how to tell what's what, but leave me a comment, let me know what you think it is, and see you next time.